Hello, dear viewers and listener of the Science Schools Tanzania online channel. I welcome you back to this the next video, which is all about past continuous tense. We have already discussed different tense divisions. We discussed the first type of the tense, which is present tense. Now we came to the second type of the tense, which is past tense, in which we are now going to discuss the second division of the past tense, which is past continuous tense. I welcome you to this session or to this tense to discuss the meaning of this past continuous tense, to discuss its formula and its application. You are welcome. Now, as you can see on your screen, it is past continuous tense. Let us go to see the meaning or to discuss the meaning of a past continuous tense. We say past continuous tense is used to denote actions which were going on at some times in the past. We say it is used to denote actions which were going on at some times in the past. Remember, here we have the word continuous. Continuous comes from the word continue. Continue, that means progress, go on. Now, when we say past continuous tense, here we are talking about the tense which is in a past form or past time, but in that past time was continuing, was going on, was progressing, or in a progression form. Now, when we talk of past continuous tense, we speak about that. We talk about that it is a tense or a tense division which shows actions which were going on at some times in a certain period of time, but in the past. Note, in the past form, in the past continuous tense, we have some words which distinguishes this tense from other tense divisions. For instance, we have the word, we have words like was and were. These two words are used in present and in past continuous tense. In past continuous tense. As you can see on your screen, was is used for he, she, and it. Remember, he, she, and it, and I. These are subjective pronouns which we discussed them. We discussed them in present tense. I just showed them to you, and you can see them now on your screen. Also, where is used for we, you, and they, as you can see them. Now, you are welcome to see how these words are applied in past continuous tense. As I told you earlier that every sentence has 4 forms or is categorized into 4 forms, which are positive form, negative form, question form, and question negative form, as you can see on your screen. On the case of positive form or positive sentences, this is our formula. Our formula is the subject plus was or were plus verb 1 plus ing, or we say plus a verb in ing form, then plus object. Object is an optional. Option, that means it can be there or not. So, as you can see, remember I have told you that was is used to I, she, he, and it. Where is used to you, we, and they, as you saw here. As you saw here, and I think you can just remember. So, as you can see these examples, I was driving a car. I was driving a car. I goes with was. But after there, you add your verb which is in ing form. Then you can just add an object which is a car object, which is optional. Option, that means you can just put it or not. For instance, if we remove it, we can say I was driving. I was driving. Now, if you put it, you can just say I was driving a car. I is our subject. Was is our helping verb. Then drive, which is in ing form, which is driving, is our main verb plus a car. I was driving. And so I will say nilikuwa nikiendesha. Nilikuwa nikiendesha gari. Lini? Wakati uliopita. The action of driving is not a single minute action, a single second action. It has a certain, it takes a certain period of time. It takes some maybe minutes, some hours. You can just drive for maybe 30 minutes or whatever, but you take a certain period of time. I was driving a car. They were writing English notes. They were writing English notes. Walikuwa wakiandika au wakinukuu nukuu za Kiingereza. Walikuwa wakiandika nukuu za Kiingereza, za somo la Kiingereza. They were writing English notes. They is our subject. This is a subjective pronoun which stands for many people or many things or many animals. They can be animals or whatever. This is the plural form of he or she or I or it. He, she, and it. This is the plural form of those. They were writing English notes. Remember, where is used to they, you, and we. So if we change here, we replace they with the we can say we were writing English notes. If we put you, we can say you were writing English notes. It's really okay. Now, that is positive sentence. Positive sentence. Negative sentence or sentences, the formula is this: subject plus was or were, but plus not. Remember, this is negative. If it is negative, we have to insert negation word. Then plus verb in ing form. Verb plus ing form. Then plus object, which is also optional. As you can see these examples, Zakia was not writing a letter. Zakia was not writing a letter. Zakia hakuwa akiandika barua. When? In the past. Lini? Katika kipindi kilichopita. Zakia hakuwa akiandika barua. Kwa hiyo tunazungumzia wakati uliopita, lakini katika hali ya ukanushi kwamba hakuwa akifanya vile. Angekuwa anafanya vile, maana angeandika kwa muda fulani, lakini kwa muda huo ambao labda alikuwa alishautumia huko, labda alikuwa ofisini au alikuwa sehemu fulani au alikuwa darasani, hakuwa akiandika barua. Zakia was not writing a letter. You and I were not singing a song. You and I were not singing a song. You and I, these are two pronouns, you and I. Remember, the pronoun of this, or the pronoun which can replace both you and I, is we. In other way, we can say we were not singing a song. We were not singing a song. Hatukuwa tukiimba wimbo. Wewe na mimi hatukuwa tukiimba wimbo. You and I were not singing a song. We were not singing a song. Got it? Yes. Good. Let's move on. Now, that was positive and negative form of a sentence. Now, let's see question form of a sentence, or question sentences. How do we ask questions in past continuous tense? the action is the same. Remember, in asking the question, we change the position. We change the position. The subject comes to the second position, while the helping verbs or auxiliary verbs goes to the first position. As you can see on your screen, here we have was and were, at the first position. But after there we have the subject, which was the first in positive and negative sentences. Then plus verb in ing plus object. Remember, at the end of all, you have to show the question mark. This is what shows that you are asking the questions or the question. Yes, we also follow the tone or the raising and the falling tone of your voice. It's okay, but this sign shows that this sentence is in question form. As you can see, these examples: was she writing a letter? Was she writing a letter? Je, alikuwa akiandika barua? Was she writing a letter? Alikuwa. Kwa hiyo hapa makosa yanayofanyika hapa mara nyingi kwenye kuuliza swali, unaacha hii subjective pronoun au subject au noun, unaiacha mwanzoni mwa sentence. Mara nyingi watu wengi wanaanza mwanzoni mwa sentence. Sema she was writing a letter. Hilo sio swali. Ndiyo, tutaelewa kwamba ulikuwa unajaribu kuuliza swali, lakini umekosea ule mfumo wa kuuliza swali. She was writing a letter. Unalazimisha sentence ambayo iko katika mfumo wa chanya iwe swali, ambalo ni jambo ni kosa la kisarufi, ni kosa la it is grammatical error or problem maybe, or mistake. Yes, it is a grammatical mistake. So you have to change the position. Was must begin at the starting point of the sentence, then followed by a subjective pronoun or a noun. For instance, as you can see, was she writing a letter? If we replace that she with a noun, you can say maybe, was Neema writing a letter? Was Juma writing a letter? Was Peter writing a letter? Was she writing a letter? If it is he. If it is he, you can say, was he writing a letter? I think well understood. Were we driving faster? Were we driving faster? Were we driving faster? Je, tulikuwa tukiendesha haraka? Mfumo ni ule ule. We ni ya pili ambayo ndiyo subjective pronoun yetu, then mwanzoni tunaanza na helping verb ambazo ni were kama inavyoonekana. Hii inaanza mwanzoni, hizi lazima zianze mwanzoni ili kuuliza swali. Halafu hizi zingine, hizi ambazo mwanzoni ndio zilikuwa kwenye zile positive sentences, zinakuwa zenyewe zinaanza mwanzoni. Sasa hapa zinakuwa za pili kama inavyoonekana. Subjective pronouns zinakuwa za pili. Kumbuka hizi kwenye subjective pronouns wakazireplace na noun. I think well understood. These are questions. These are questions, but positive questions. Tunapokuja kwenye negative questions au questions negative sentences, maswali ambayo yako katika mfumo wa ukanushi, tunakuja kuangalia kanuni yetu. Our formula is was or were plus subject plus not. Remember, here we have to insert a negation word because this is a question negative sentence. Question negative sentence. Then plus verb in ing form, but remember at the end of all to insert your question mark, as you can see. Examples: was she not writing a letter? Was she not writing a letter? Je, hakuwa akiandika barua? Was she not writing a letter? Je, hakuwa akiandika barua? Was she not writing a letter? That is example number 1. Number 2, Were you not jumping up? Were you not jumping up? Je, haukuwa ukirukaruka? Maanake wewe ulimuona akirukaruka, pengine anajaribu kubisha, lakini unamwambia je, nilipokuona haukuwa ukirukaruka? Kwa hiyo hii ni kama question tag, ni kama swali ambalo linahitaji uhakikisho. Nafikiri umeweza kuelewa. Were you not jumping up? Okay, I think you well understood. Minne ya sentence sasa katika upande wa past continuous tense. Kumbuka kwenye swali lolote kufanya mchezo huu, hakikisha unafanya mchezo huu. Neno lile la kwanza ambalo either ni jina au kiwakilishi kinakuwa cha pili, alafu zile pronouns zinakuwa za helping verbs zinakuwa za kwanza. Ukifanya mtindo huu, kumbuka mwishoni uweke question mark. Hakikisha unaweka question mark, lakini huo ndio mfumo hasasa wa kuuliza swali. Karibu sana tuweze kuendelea pamoja katika kipengele kinachofuata ambacho nimekupa questions au tunasema exercise. Nimekupa questions. Kuna swali hapa linasema change the following sentences into past continuous. Into past continuous tense. Yes, badilisha sentensi hizi zilizoko hapa kwenye screen yako uziweke katika past continuous tense. Hizi sentensi haziko katika past continuous tense, zipo katika past, simple past. Sasa wewe ziweke katika past continuous tense. Sentence number 1, I cooked delicious food. I cooked delicious food. Ukiweka katika hali ya kuendelea, wakati uliopita katika hali ya kuendelea, unasemaje? Test hapo, alafu umpe jirani yako akusahishe. The children played. Tukiweka katika mfumo au katika past continuous tense tunasemaje? Okay, jijaribu hapo, alafu kama uko karibu nitafute nipate kusahisha. We saw them at the mountain peak. We saw them at the mountain peak. Tukiweka katika question katika past continuous tense inakuwaje? Jitesti hapo ili uweze kutupa majibu sahihi. Kama ukiona vinakuchanganya, rudi kwenye kanuni uweze kuangalia kanuni inasemaje, tunafanyaje. Taratibu utahakisha unavielewa. Asante sana kwa kunisikiliza. This is your teacher Renato Sylvester. I will come you to another video which will be all about past perfect tense. Past perfect tense as the third division of a past tense. You're welcome to another session. Remember to subscribe. Remember to welcome other members so that they can learn what you are learning now, and everything will be okay. You are welcome.